Okay, I'm going to try to get all of this video done before the pig starts screaming for thirds. She's already had seconds. Okay, so this is going to be what's in the offering bowl tonight. So we got peanut butter, tobacco, a large piece of blue agate, a tree agate with a bit of crystal on top. Very pretty stone that one is, especially when you put a flashlight to it. That thing glows so pretty. The red jasper that was left behind underneath the tobacco, and a large piece of aquamarine. As well, in the back here, I've got a very small hawk feather. So I'm going to leave the hawk feather in here as well. And give me a second while I contemplate what to put on this. Okay, so this is the idea. So this is what they left me out of popsicle sticks today. 1 and then 5 underneath. Does that mean 6? Does that mean 15? Are you saying that there's one scout above, or that comes through before 5 others? Are you saying, and I'm trying to do the number for 15. Ooh, let's also put in number for 6. Oh wait, but it would also be, let's put a question mark. Okay. Now the idea is, I've already been asked, what makes you think they actually know what a question mark is? Well, I figure if they're human, then their problem solving is just as much, if not better, if not a little bit less. We don't really know exactly what their problem solving abilities are quite yet. So that's what I'm testing here. So if they identify that this here does not have a question mark next to it, and this is what they left, so they should recognize this because they're the ones that left it. It does not have a question mark next to it, but everything else on the board does. The idea is if I keep doing the question mark, it will come across to them eventually that this is what that means, is a question. So, progressing from there, I did not replace the flour with dirt yet, so that test 10 kit has been left completely alone still. New idea. So, let's see if I can find a cup. Now you're looking for a cup, and damn it, it's gone. Okay, well, it's a little depressing. You can go to reach for the camera, and what you want to show is just okay. Well, what I did see, I saw a really, really bright star that kind of about as bright as this guy right here. And it was just hauling ass, just smoking through here. And then it just went really, really bright. And then I go to turn on my cell phone, and it just out like a light switch. Strange. Still looking for a cup. Didn't find a cup the right size, so I had to make one the right size. So I was talking with my mom earlier today, my mother, not my mother-in-law, and we came across something as I was showing her the glyphs that they've been leaving, or asterisks or glyphs, whatever, and we both came across the assumption that it's just too hard to read if they're stacking symbols on top of the pile of sticks. So how do you know what is intentionally laid out compared to what is left over? So that's what the cup is for. So anything that gets taken out of the cup we'll know is intentionally placed, absolutely. So more on this test, I've decided to redo the camera test. Okay, so here we have the camera. Now, the theory is that they can see IR lighting, so I went ahead and I taped around the lens to block off all of the IR lighting that surrounds the camera right here. So inside we get a view of the gifting post, and it's gonna be about that dark too. Let me turn the light off. Let's see how it looks on camera.
Commonalities between these killings.
Okay, so bottom right hand corner is the gifting post, so you can see the table right there. And everything else is letting off an IR flash right now. This is the only camera that's not. So let's see how it goes. Alright, now as you guys could see too, the angle of the camera is about like this right here. That means that if activity happens over here at the trailhead where it's been happening right there, and doesn't happen in there, then I mean, here's the thing. Okay, so how do you know that you're blocking a light that you can't see? That's the problem right now. I don't know if I've got enough tape or whatever on the camera, so I'm hoping that this works. If it does, that's going to be absolutely huge if it does. But with the amount of technological issues and malfunctions that happen in these events and stuff, it's really hard to say what is going to happen. So this is just as much a shot in the dark as every other test that I've been running is. So we will see how she pans out. I'm going to run a series of tests with the camera. And if activity ceases again at the table entirely, then I'm going to assume that either I have not blocked off enough IR light from the camera, or maybe it's just something to do with maybe electrical frequency. Your guess is as good as mine. If this doesn't pay off, your guys' guess is just as good as mine. So here's to hoping.